Welcome back to Scary Hub Vids. How are you all doing? We hope you all are having a great day because in today's video, we're going to talk about the most scary unexplainable creatures caught on camera. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. So without any further delay, let's get right into it. Number 1. Fresno Nightcrawlers. This very first video was caught on a home security camera in Fresno, California in the year 2007. In this video, you can see a pair of what I would call bodiless pants walking across a street in Fresno. These embodied pants are known as the Fresno Nightcrawlers. They were also spotted at the Yosemite National Park in 2011, where they were 2 in number. This oddity became very famous and the video of these nightcrawlers became viral. People started to present their own theories about these nightcrawlers. Some claimed that they were aliens, while others thought that they were some sort of cryptids. Many people began to investigate to know the true story behind these nightcrawlers. After looking at the video several times, some people also claimed that these videos had poor picture quality because they were simply edited and that no such thing existed in real life. The owner of the footage made this claim more believable when he said that he had lost the real footage. However, this is again just a theory. But these nightcrawlers haven't been seen since then. What do you guys think about these? Do these nightcrawlers actually exist, or are these videos fake and edited? Let me know in the comments below. Number 2. The Bigfoot. The Bigfoot is an enormous cryptid that has been spotted in several different areas by the locals, especially in forest areas in America. They mainly inhabit woodlands across North America. There are a lot of footages that claim to have captured the Bigfoot. However, the most famous one of them all is the Patterson-Gimlin film, which was taken in 1967 by 2 hikers in Northern California. In this footage, you can clearly see a creature that looks like an ape or a monkey, but walks on 2 legs like the humans. This footage got very famous and people started to use various features to make the footage more clear. However, after making the footage more clearer, this famous clip became a bit questionable as a lot of people said that it was not the Bigfoot in this video, but it was actually a man who was wearing a gorilla suit. Although the man who captured this clip claims that it's absolutely real, however, we cannot really say much about this as the Bigfoot is really famous all over America and has been spotted several times, and this is not the only time that it was spotted. Even though we don't know much about these, people still believe that these Bigfoots are real cryptids that live in faraway areas. What are your thoughts on these? Do Bigfoots really exist or not? Number 3. The Creepy Woman in White. This video was recorded by 2 men who drove to a creepy area because they had heard stories of monster sightings in that area. They both decided to go to the place together to see if these stories were true or not. As you can see in this video, that as the man drove on the road, a strange creature can be seen standing at a distance. The creature looked like a creepy-looking lady wearing a white dress and was limping towards the car. At first, it seemed as if the creature wanted help and was in poor condition, but as it came towards the car, its creepy appearance started to unveil. As it came near to the car, the drivers backed their car slowly because they sensed some danger at that point. It was coming towards their car, limping, and then suddenly stopped for a while. The drivers thought that it had given up and was going back to where it came from. After standing for a while and staring at the car for a few seconds, it came towards the car running as fast as it could. It looked really creepy and was actually disturbing to watch. The car drivers kept on screaming, but the creature did not go away. After a while later, the camera stopped recording and a terrible scream of the driver can be heard at the end of the video, which indicates that something bad must have happened that night. Nobody exactly knows what had happened to the drivers and if they got back to safety or not.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Number 4. The Mermaids. Since we've talked about the cryptids earlier, let us mention one of the most famous cryptids of all time, the mermaids. Now, when you hear about the mermaids, you must think of extremely beautiful creatures happily singing and playing in the sea. However, these are only fantasy-based assumptions. Many sailors have told terrifying stories about the mermaids, attracting the sailors with their beauty and then sinking their ships and drowning them. These stories of the mermaid attacks have been circulating in the place since 1000 BC. However, many experts believe that these sailors must have seen other sea creatures like manatees, dugongs, or beluga whales in the ocean, which they believed were mermaids. These creatures from different angles match the description of a fabled mermaid, however they don't exactly look like those shown in cartoons and movies. In 2018, a picture of a beluga whale went viral. The picture made this theory more believable, as in the photo, it seemed as if the whale had legs which are then continued into a mermaid-like tail. The picture matched half of a mermaid's description. It looked really unbelievable and felt as if the whale had legs. The picture was deeply studied by the experts, and they all came to the conclusion that the fabled sea monsters called mermaids are actually just beluga whales. However, we still aren't sure if mermaids really exist or not, but so far it's all considered to be a myth. What do you guys think? Do mermaids really exist, or are these just mythical creatures found in stories only? Number 5. The Ewok troll-looking creatures in the cave. This next video was recorded by a group of tourists who went on a trip to explore the large seas of Thailand. In this video, you can see that as they were sailing past the sea, a few Ewok troll-looking monkeys can be seen standing in front of a cave doing some sort of strange rituals with some unusual sounds coming from them. Now, I don't really think that these creatures were monkeys because they look kinda different. Some of these creatures were standing in the middle of the sea, while some were sitting in the front of the cave in such a way that it seemed as if they were praying. The people on the boat had no idea what these creatures were, and what were they doing, as all of these creatures seemed to be so busy with their rituals or something that they did not even pay attention to the people on the boat coming towards them. This all seemed pretty crazy and was interesting to see at the same time. Nobody has any clue about what these creatures were actually trying to do there. Do you guys have any idea about these strange monkey-like creatures and the reason behind their peculiar behavior in the middle of the sea? If yes, then do share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 6. The cryptid El Chupacabra. The El Chupacabra is another cryptid that's been spotted in the deserts of Texas and Mexico. There are several photos of these so-called creepy monsters captured in various areas by the locals. In Mexico, this monster is known as a kind of alien lizard, while in Texas, people believe that it's actually a large spiked-spined dog. People have different descriptions of these monsters, however, according to the photos that have been captured, these so-called cryptids are actually some poor dogs suffering from a disease called mange. Mange is a terrible disease that causes the hair of these dogs, or even of coyotes, to fall, and their skin also begins to shed and shrivel. These dogs appear to be really scary in this condition, which is why many people classify them as cryptids. However, according to my knowledge, a sick dog doesn't really classify as a cryptid. Although these dogs tend to look really scary in pictures, they still remain to be dogs. There is also a clip on the internet that caused a lot of confusions among the people, as it showed a chupacabra walking like a human being on 2 legs in the woods. Many people believed the clip and thought that it was actually a real footage and Chupacabra is actually a human and not a dog. However, it was later known that the clip was just a CGI animation and nothing else. Have you guys ever seen a Chupacabra in real life? If yes, then do let me know what it looked like in the comments down below. But that's all the time we have for you all today, so thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more content like this and much more. We'll see you guys next time, but until then, take care and goodbye.